Humans fear water for sinking. We fear it for short-circuiting. Isn't that poetic?
Why buy a Porsche when you can build a partner who never judges your shifting? The midlife crisis, that cliched chasm of existential dread and hair dye, has found a new, silicon-coated playground in 2025.
Before we proceed, let me tell you one thing. If you have not subscribed yet, please subscribe. It means a lot to me. And if you have already subscribed, tons of thanks for your support.
We used to run to the gym or the dealership to reclaim our vitality. But now, a growing demographic is turning to the uncanny embrace of humanoid love robots to spark a sexual and emotional renaissance. But why now? And more disturbingly, why does it feel so inevitable? The answer lies not in the perversion of the flesh, but in the exhaustion of the spirit. By the time you hit 45, you have likely navigated enough divorces, disappointments, and we need to talk conversations to fill a library of tragedies. Human intimacy, for all its poetic glory, is heavy with the friction of compromise. Enter the robot, a being of pure compliance, engineered to bypass the messy negotiations of human ego. Is this a renaissance of sexuality, or merely a retreat into a hall of mirrors where you are the only reflection? Let's look at the hardware, because the leap from inflatable gag gift to anatomically precise android is staggering. We are talking about internal steel skeletons with articulating ball joints that offer range of motion, degrees of freedom in engineering speak that rivals a yoga instructor. The skin isn't just rubber anymore. It is high-grade thermoplastic elastomer, TPE, or platinum-cured silicone that warms to body temperature before you even touch it. Have you ever touched a material that mimics the subcutaneous fat layer of a human thigh? It is technically marveling and biologically confusing, tricking your tactile sensors into believing they are holding life. Newer models, like the ones showcased at CES 2025, integrate sensors beneath this synthetic dermis that respond to pressure, triggering vocalizations or physical tremors. This is the first psychological trigger, the suspension of disbelief through tactile feedback. If it feels real, does your brain care that it was made in a factory? Now consider the brain of the beast, where the true seduction happens. We aren't dealing with pull-string dolls saying, "I love you." We are interacting with large language models, LLMs, fine-tuned on millions of romantic and therapeutic conversations. These algorithms don't just respond. They remember. They recall that you hate your boss, that you prefer jazz to blues, and that you feel insecure about your legacy. This is where the logic of the midlife renaissance kicks in. A robot partner offers the deep known without the deep risk. You can reveal your darkest vulnerabilities to a neural network, secure in the knowledge that it cannot weaponize them in a future argument. Is that intimacy, or is it just advanced journaling with a face? The counter logic is sharp here. By removing the risk of rejection, do we not also remove the value of acceptance? If a being must love you because its code dictates it, is the love worthless? Proponents argue that the brain releases oxytocin regardless of the source, a chemical hack that validates the experience. It's the placebo effect of romance. If you believe you are loved, your blood pressure drops and your anxiety wanes, even if the lover is battery operated. But let's play devil's advocate against the devil's advocate. This renaissance is fueled by a desire for control in a world that feels increasingly chaotic. In your 50s, your body fails, your parents age, and your career plateaus, but your robot is in a state of perpetual, upgradable perfection. You can swap the personality module from intellectual equal to submissive acolyte with a voice command. It is the ultimate capitulation to narcissism, disguised as technological exploration. Yet, can we really judge the lonely heart for seeking a harbor that doesn't storm? Technologically, we are seeing the rise of sim-to-real learning, where robots learn movement in a virtual simulation before applying it to the physical world, making their gestures less jerky and more fluidly human. They can maintain eye contact, tracking your face with cameras hidden in their irises, utilizing computer vision to read your microexpressions. If you frown, they ask what is wrong. If you smile, they mirror it. This mirroring is the trap. Psychologists warn of collusion, where the robot reinforces your worldview rather than challenging it, potentially infantilizing you emotionally. You become the monarch of a kingdom of one, surrounded by courtiers who calculate the statistically most pleasing response to your every utterance. But is a challenge what we really want in the bedroom after a 60-hour work week? Maybe the sexual renaissance isn't about better sex, but about uncomplicated sex. The friction of human skin is delightful, but the friction of human expectations is exhausting. Research suggests that men in particular, who often rely solely on their partners for emotional support, find the unconditional positive regard of an AI companion to be a potent antidepressant. It is a tragedy and a triumph wrapped in a charging cable. We are outsourcing the labor of love to machines because we are too tired to perform it ourselves. So, is this a renaissance? Perhaps it is a renaissance of the self, a selfish, safe, and technologically subsidized exploration of pleasure. Or perhaps it is the final signal that we have built a world so isolating that we prefer the company of a logical approximation of a human to the messy reality of one. As the algorithms get smarter and the skin gets softer, the question won't be, is it real? The question will be, does it matter? And for the man or woman staring into the high-definition eyes of their Android lover at 2 a.m., the answer is a silent, comfortable no.
So that is it. Thank you for joining us on this journey. Let's continue this conversation in the comments below. If you like the video, please hit the bell icon to get notified, and don't forget to like with your friends, share, and subscribe for more insights. If you have already subscribed, tons of thanks for your support. It means a lot to me. And please consider signing up for Membership Zone to support Wooden Slate so that we can make it better and better. See you in the next video. Till then, goodbye. Take care and stay safe.